Hi friends! Hope you guys are all doing good. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Parents, this is more geared towards you. I've had a few parents say that their activities don't last very long, so I'm just going to kind of give you guys like a quick rundown of how our center time normally works at school. So the theme that I chose was weather / nature, because remember I don't have any kids, so a lot of these items I don't like, kid items I don't have at home, so I had to use what I had in the house and what I could find outside. So these activities are basically geared for 2.5, 3, because that's the age group I'm used to, but you can always make it more advanced for older children or make it a little bit easier for younger kids. So typically what we do in a normal day is we have 3 tables and each table has 2 centers at it. So that's how I set it up just around my house. And then we have an enhancement bin and a sensory bin. So we'll start with the first activities. So all I have here is some tin foil, scissors, and then I cut the tin foil. So I cut the tin foil to look like a lightning bolt, sort of. I would obviously use kid scissors, but I don't have any. So you can just have the kiddos cut the tin foil if that's easier. I mean, it's a great sensory and small motor activity in itself. But if they can get that, awesome. And then another thing you can do is have them paint it yellow if you're looking for something extra. So our next center is a little counting one. So you just place the rocks 2 like that, or if they want to fill up all 4. Just a fun little counting activity. So then we would move to our next table. So this one was super easy. I would use a little bit bigger trays typically if we're at school. We usually try and gear towards 3 kids at a center, depending on what it is. You can do however many kiddos you got at home. This one was really super easy. I just poked holes in the bottom of a plastic cup and then dyed the water blue. Put a towel down for some protection, but that's it for that. That's like rain. So the next one, I don't have any tweezers. Typically I would set this up with tweezers, but if you have tweezers at home, you can go ahead and use them. But I'll just use my fingers as an example. Drop the cotton ball in, wait till it gets all blue, and then I have to pull it out. And then you put it together like there's rain in the cloud. Next, at the next table would be, so I have this cloud and Q-tips and blue paint, so they would just paint the raindrops on the cloud, like that. And then around here, I do have some kinetic sand, and then I have those fake fishing worms, so I would just put them in the kinetic sand, and then the goal is for them to try to find the worms out of the mud, like that. So then we always do an sensory and enhancement bin. These are always open. They remain the same throughout the week. So in my enhancement bin, I have like a raincoat, some rain boots, and then I do have these puddles that I cut out. So I would lay those on the floor, and then, mind my cats, I would have them jump from puddle to puddle. And then for the sensory bin, I would use something bigger again, but I'm using what I have. I just went and found some stuff. So there's rocks in here, leaves, sticks, all that fun stuff. And then finally, typically beforehand, we would sit and talk about like what we were going to be learning about today. And then I would add in a little scavenger hunt. So we would do the scavenger hunt before or after center time. And then we would end or start with a book. I don't really have too many kids' books, but I figured this has to do with outside, so I'll read that in another video. But yep, that's kind of how our day works for center time, and our center time normally lasts between 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how the kids are and stuff like that. All right, thanks for watching. Miss you guys.